Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Juicy Community. How you guys doing? I've missed being on here for so much, but I've just been busy, doing me, working and some other stuff, but I'm here now, so let's jump right into it, okay? And before I forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and comment down below with all your opinions and if you enjoy this video, okay? So now that we've done that, let's jump right into it. So I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this have probably watched Shtisel or Unorthodox. They were two Netflix series hits to me, based about the Jewish life, trials and tribulations of the Jewish life. And I noticed something watching Shtisel. It was amazing, it was great. The feedback was amazing from like all sides. We had people that were not Jewish watching it and loving it. We had non-religious people watching it and loving it, religious people that loved it too. So that was all great, and I absolutely loved Shtisel, every single bit of it. I literally binge watched it all. And then we had Unorthodox, which is as well a series about the trials and tribulations of a young woman named Esti within the Jewish community, and then her choosing a different path in life, basically. And that was amazing as well. I really enjoyed it. I binge watched it all. It was great. I feel like because we don't have much variety of things as somebody Jewish that we can relate to, when I saw these series, I was like so excited and I loved it, and I was just binge watching it, and yeah, it was all very great. However, Unorthodox had a mixture of opinions and feedback. A lot of people, I would say mostly Orthodox people, weren't really happy with it. They said that it was a bad representation of the Jewish community, of the Jewish Orthodox community. And they just had a lot to say, to be fair. And even people I've spoken to, I know some people that weren't particularly happy with the way the story was told. However, I have a different opinion, and a lot of the time I do. Unorthodox, for those of you that have watched it would know, the main character was Esti. Now, Esti was a girl that was married, was living the traditional Orthodox life. And she chose to basically choose a different path in life. I'm not going to go into all the details, etc., because it's just irrelevant to what I'm about to say. However, what people tend to forget, when criticizing Unorthodox, is that there are so many Estes out there. There are so many boys out there that have not had the best experience within the Jewish community. And as much as, I'm sure, if somebody's a part of the community, it hurts a little bit when, you watch something like Unorthodox, because you're a part of the community and it's basically like, one big family, and it's like somebody putting down your family, it's never a nice feeling. However, this is a real life story. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a fantasy made up story. This is somebody's real life story. And I don't understand how people can, just be saying things like that when this is literally somebody's story. It's literally somebody's life, something that they have experienced and lived through. Having so many Estes, knowing so many Estes, having known so many boys that have had not the best experiences within the Jewish community, it does bother me that people are so quick to judge and to, all claws, because you're only basing your opinion on how you feel, but you're not really thinking about how the other side is feeling too. And that's my issue. I feel like Unorthodox has really helped a lot of people that didn't have the best experience within the community to kind of make them feel like they are not alone. They kind of went through something similar. A lot of people could relate to Unorthodox in many different ways, and I'm really happy that Unorthodox was made the way it was made. if you are part of the community and you're upset with the way Unorthodox was made and told, it is really your responsibility and everybody else's responsibility within the community to kind of live up to your own expectations. So if you want people to view you as, amazing and great, which there are, and I need to stress this because for me, I was part of the Jewish Orthodox community. For those of you that don't know, I forgot to mention it earlier. And I had a great experience within the Jewish Orthodox community. I just chose to leave the Orthodox life just based on my own personal reasons. It was nothing to do with, what I've been through or, my life story. It was just something that I just knew wasn't really me. And I feel like I experienced a lot more positive than negative within the community while I was in the community. But this is not the case for many, So if you are upset with the way Unorthodox was portrayed, you and your community, in the nicest way, need to uphold that status, and you need to do better in certain parts. Clearly, obviously, some people like to, shove it all under the carpet and act like none of this is happening and the community is just full of love and great and yes, but it's not. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I know a lot of SDs, or have known a lot of SDs. I have known a lot of boys, men basically. Now they are men that didn't have the best experience within the community. They really went through some really tough, challenging chapters in their life being in the community, and we can't overlook it. I mean, let's just stop with all this brushing under the carpet, acting like none of this exists or happens, and let's just start facing our problems and our issues. And I know that there's a lot of great people within the community. I know many great people part of the community, but this is not about that. This is kind of to the people that are kind of turning a blind eye to what's really going on. This is for you. I just wish and hope that one day, the community will and those people will kind of get together and kind of talk about it and have a discussion and maybe come up with ways that, they can make it better and less judgmental and more open and, just really facing their issues within the community. People were also really quick to point out, certain things that maybe Unorthodox didn't get 100% correct. And I find that really lame, nothing's perfect, like nobody's perfect, so what if they didn't get the stramal, which is the furry kind of hat is made out of foxtails. So what if they didn't get that 100% correct? So what if they didn't get the mikvah 100% correct? Like, that is just lame. That's just a way to kind of back up your point of, it not being, realistic and portrayed the right way that you would like it to be portrayed. So I feel like that's just all excuses. But yeah, you guys, I think that for the people that, are trying to turn a blind eye to it, or not even turning a blind eye to it, but kind of complaining about the way Unorthodox was made and the way the story was told, should really start thinking about the other side and think about those people, girls and boys, that haven't had the best experience in the community, and to maybe think that, maybe have a bit of compassion and try and understand that this is somebody's life and life story. What would I like in hindsight was that people would just understand one another and not be so quick to judge. Once again, I'm always talking about judging and judgment because it's a big issue within Jewish people in general. It doesn't matter what part of Judaism, like, it just happens a lot where people are so quick to judge, and by the clothes that you wear, by the way that you talk, by the way that you walk, by the way that you have your hair. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's the truth. And I just wish that people kind of looked past that and kind of got to know people for who they really are, and also you know, to understand that everyone's story is different, and just because somebody's story is not like your story or your upbringing, that doesn't mean that, you know, it can't be told and they can't speak about it without, you know, being almost like being attacked or being told that their story is invalid because it's not 100% correct, or because it's not correct in your eyes, or because it's not represented the right way. You know, this is somebody's story, so respect it, try and learn from it and grow. So yeah, you guys, that's really what I wanted to say in this video. I really did enjoy though watching Shtisel and Orthodox and Shtisel and Unorthodox. I really did enjoy watching them. They were absolutely amazing, and I really hope that there's more to come in the near future, because I feel like we just need more of this. And yeah, so yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys thought of Unorthodox and Shtisel. I would love to hear your opinions and feedback on those two. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, stay gorgeous.